Hello everyone, welcome to my channel History Learning. Causes of the Revolt of 1857. We have discussed administrative causes and economic causes in the previous videos. Today we are going to discuss social and religious causes. The first point is social exclusiveness of the British. The British followed social exclusiveness. It means individuals or people are blocked or denied full access to various rights, opportunities, and resources which should be equally available to all the people. And also, British behave in an arrogant manner towards the Indians, both high or low. Whether Indians came from high society or low, they showed an offensive attitude of superiority on them. Every native was forced to salute all Englishmen in the streets. If a native was on horseback or in a carriage, he had to get off and stand in a respectful position until the Englishman had passed him. This was an unwritten law throughout British India. The British could insult, injure, assault, and even kill Indian subjects. The British enjoyed immunity for using cruel act against the natives was more humiliating for the Indians than their political subjection or even the material losses. Our next point is social legislation. During this time, the people of India were little orthodox. They don't like that someone interfere in the society. The British were critical about certain social customs and practices among the Hindus and tried to correct them through making law on it. There were some customs and practices like sati. Widows were not allowed to remarry. There was a rigid caste system. Lord William Bentinck abolished the cruel practice of sati in 1929 with the support of educated and enlightened Indians such as Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Lord Canning made law on the Widow Remarry Act, which was drafted by Lord Dalhousie in 1856. These legislations were viewed by the orthodox sections in the society as an interference by the British in the social and religious practices. The orthodox section of the Hindu society also considered the introduction of railways and telegraphs as the devices for breaking the social order and caste rules, and thus prepared the way for mass conversion to Christianity. Also, the introduction of English education by Lord Bentinck and Lord Dalhousie, though it benefited the young urban natives in securing services in the company's administration, was disliked by the orthodox Indians. The new system of education affected the monopoly of the Pandit and the Maulavi in the field of education. As Christian missionaries were associated with the Western education, the orthodox elements in both the Hindu and the Muslim communities became suspicious of the motives of the British as well as the missionaries. Our next point is missionary activities. Early in the 19th century, a strong movement grew in England to spread Christianity in India and convert its Hindu and Muslim subjects to that faith. The Christian missionaries were permitted to enter the company's territories in India to propagate their religion and spread Western education by the Charter Act of 1813. The Christian missionaries took every opportunity to expose the abuses in Hindu as well as Islamic religion. They denounced idolatry, ridiculed the Hindu gods and goddesses, and criticized the philosophy and principles of Hinduism and Islam. The teaching of Christian doctrines was made compulsory in educational institutions. Bible study was introduced not only in missionary institutions but also in government schools and colleges. They established girls' school and started preaching Christianity, which made the Indians to feel that through education the British were trying to conquer their civilizations. The missionaries attempted to convert the young Indians by providing them Western and rational education. They were also accused of converting poor and orphans to Christianity. Thus, the interference of the British authorities in social customs and practices through social legislation created fear and hatred in the minds of both the Hindus and the Muslims. Thank you.